you're fake. Get a load of this girl. Overachiever at the gym after her run. But you guys, I cannot work out in the afternoon. It physically sends me into an orbit. I get so stressed out if I have to look at other people when I'm working out because I feel like everyone's looking at me. I just feel so awkward. So I combat that prophylactically by going to the gym after I run in the morning because in my mind, no one's here. It's fine. It's super empty. I've gone in the afternoon and I always leave. Like I go to the locker room and I walk right back out because I just will not do it. So today was a little glute workout. You know the drill. I did some Smith machine cast glute bridges. I did some B stance little dumbbell hip thrusts, as you can see here. What else did I do? I did some hyperextension, some cable kickbacks, some hip abductions, which don't you worry, you will see those too. What else did I do? I did those like hanging ab leg raises. I don't know. If I don't feel like doing anything, I just do those. It honestly wasn't that crowded today and I was pretty happy. So all in all, it was a really good workout. A run and then my little glute workout, 2-in-1. Don't play with it, but at least I can just chill for the rest of the day after all my classes. Now I'm just getting ready for class. I do try to like put on an outfit every day. Well, every day that I like leave the house. Just because it makes me feel better. I feel like I focus better in class. And I don't know, I feel like I come to class more prepared if I like feel like I got dressed that day. So typically my go-to is literally just a sweatshirt and some jeans and like some cute shoes because I still want to be comfy, and that to me is like optimal comfort. Jeans, sweatshirt, and some comfy cute shoes, you know, it's good enough for me. I already did my hair. Now that I have short hair, I feel like it's really fun for me to style it. Like I'm finally getting good at like the waves and like giving it a little more texture than just my short hair. And I also feel less bad about using heat on it more frequently because it's so short and I cut it so often. And it's kind of fun. It's like, okay, my hair looks cute. Finally. I don't know, I feel like I used to just wear it up every single day that it was like, why do I even have this like long hair if I don't enjoy it? Anyways, I'm just gonna finish doing my makeup and then I'll go to class. I should be leaving soon, so gotta hurry this process up. So it's just my outfit today. I'm only wearing this vest because I like wearing this vest because sometimes I just feel like carrying, sorry, that's my heat if you can hear it. Carrying my what do you call it? Carrying my coat around my different classes is just a lot of work. Like my heavy coats. So I'm just wearing a vest today because I can't be bothered. Ugh! It's always so hard to put these sneakers on, and I refuse to untie them in between wears because I'm like, that's so inconvenient. All right, I made it. I'm on the way to my first class. It's Med-Surg 2. I'm a nursing major, by the way. Med-Surg 2, and it's a 2-hour lecture. So we gotta get through that, but I need to fill my water bottle up for sure. I'm going to get a snack now. The first floor I went to didn't have the right snack that I want. I really want a Pop-Tart. I've gotten one before, but I don't know if they have it, but first class was good, but I have an hour between. All this stuff, but no Pop-Tarts is crazy. I got Smart Food and a big giant Rice Krispie, and I'm so happy. All right, I'm just getting home from class. I finished 2 classes, but I have 3 today. So my next one is at 4:10, and so it's currently 2:11, so I have about like an hour and a half till I have to leave, which is pretty good. I also definitely need to charge my computer for my next class. So, whoa. So I'm just gonna plug this in. Fun little fact, once I was lazy and didn't feel like throwing out my white strip, like, you know, like your teeth whitening strip. And so I just like threw it on the ground or whatever. Turns out that the next morning I looked at my laptop and it was on my laptop, and look, there's fully a stain from whatever chemical they use in the white strip. So note to self, don't be lazy, just throw out your white strip so you don't ruin the look of your computer. Isn't that hilarious? Like, how does that even happen? I feel like I'm usually pretty focused in class, and like I usually just stay at my building in between classes, but for some reason today I was just like not all there. I always say I'm like dissociating because after a certain time I just stop being able to concentrate so well, and I'm just like, I describe it as like I'm watching myself doing things. Like I don't feel like I'm totally present, and it feels like no thoughts are going through my head, but they are. It's just, it doesn't feel as like energetic as I usually am. So I think it's just because I'm on my period and I'm like not really, I don't know. I think I need some extra caffeine today just to get me through my 3rd class, which unfortunately is American government. I signed up for my classes late, and so I basically got like bottom of the barrel for a free elective. But since it's a free elective, like it's honestly fine, and I kind of think it'll be a good experience to like get out of my comfort zone a little bit, and it's definitely out of my comfort zone. On Monday, I had American government also because I have it twice a week, and we were in groups and we get assigned like a stance basically on like current topics, and we basically prepare with the group like how we're gonna be for Wednesday's class. So we have to like actually be in a debate, and this is every week, and there's going to be like judges, and then there's going to be like another side, and you don't get to pick like what side you're going to be. So it's a bit controversial, but it's good for like my public speaking skills, I guess, and also like working with a team and stuff, and just feeling more comfortable like talking in front of the class, which I think it'll be a good experience for me to get me out of my comfort zone. But also it's like I don't want to go to class. So I'm not excited, and I won't be excited. Every single time I have this class, I'm not going to want to go to class, but I'm going to. I'm going to lay in my bed and comfort myself until it's time to leave for class. Also though, it is a good thing that I have it later in the day. I have like my government class later in the day, because I feel like as the day goes on, the like less, you know, sort of like aware I am. I know it sounds crazy, but like the more tired I get, the less like affected I get by like my external environment, I guess you could say, but that's the only way I can think to describe it. So like what people say, or like if people like correct me or something, it affects me less in the afternoon for some reason. So thank God I have it later, because I'm like, okay, I won't be as like reactive, you know, because I will say politics gets heated. It's easy to be offended. Like I have very democratic liberal views, and I'm not gonna lie, I do get heated. Like I do get offended if somebody disagrees with me. Not offended personally, but just like it's hard for me to understand where people are coming from. So I also think it'll be good if I'm forced to have like a more conservative Republican viewpoint in one of the debates. Like maybe I'll be able to understand like where they're coming from or what their reasoning is to an extent, but also some things like abortion rights and like Ukraine and Palestine, like it's gonna be hard for me to see like where they're coming from, because I just don't think that's a very like good person way to think. Like I think it's more of like a selfish way to think. So I feel like we can all like get better as a human, but as liberals, I don't think it's our job to get better as a human. In my personal opinion, I think the Republicans are the ones who need to do the growing. I said what I said. I got back from my debate. Tell me why. I like did not do well. I just totally froze. It was not good. In my nursing classes, like I really have no problem like raising my hand, asking a question. I could not do it. I was like really struggling, and it was just scary, and I didn't feel like I prepared enough, if I'm being honest. Like they were coming at us with facts, okay? And I like to hold my own, and I don't think I did that. So next week, super random and super change the topic, but I've been having this problem where my sunscreen is just pilling, and I really thought it was a silicone issue. So I was trying to find a sunscreen to buy that didn't have silicones, but I actually bought this one where the first ingredient is silicones, okay? It's the Ultra Matte Sunscreen Gel. Also, I don't like to be too glowy. I don't really like the look on me. I feel like I look like I'm sweating. So I got this one, Ultra Matte. First ingredient, dimethicone. Second ingredient, dimethicone 2. Third ingredient. Okay, so this is full of silicones. Yeah, my skin didn't pill at all today. So I will be using this for the rest of my life as long as it works for me, because my sunscreen always pills, and there was no pilling today, and it stayed like nice and matte. This is without powder. Like it has this nice healthy glow, so I really like it. So I will be sticking to that, because everything else I use pills, and it genuinely ruins my day. Like it genuinely ruins my day, because then it goes into my hair. Don't even get me started. I hate it. But this one, it was $18, which is more than I usually spend on sunscreen. Usually I spend like less than $12. Nope, this one slaps. You guys, I've been studying, but now I want a late night snack, but I have no more snacks. So I'm gonna go to the convenience store and we're gonna get some snacks. You can't study without snacks. On the mission for snacks. Bag. So cute. I got eel fudge cookies and sour cream and onion chips. My philosophy is when it comes to snacks, you need a sweet and salty. Eel fudges, I have not had. I couldn't even tell you last time I had those. So this is a standard for me. This savory snack, sour cream and onion, I don't care what you say. This flavor, supreme. Don't play with it. Anyways, I think that's going to conclude today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I personally love my routine as a student. I know it's like a bit, I don't know, I feel like maybe people will think it's a bit intense with like the exercise in the morning and then full day of classes and then studying throughout. Like that's just kind of how I operate. That way I don't have to operate like that on the weekends. Like I'd rather get everything done in the morning and then I'll have to worry about it in the evening. Like it's 7:30 and I'm done with everything. I don't have to worry about anything. So that's just kind of the routine that works for me and keeps me out of like the procrastination and like super stressed mindset. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, make sure you like the video and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.